Right, we are live on YouTube. Right, so sorry for that time delay, guys, but we just had a lovely phone call from Jamie's mum. Yay!
Yeah,
and she's sounding really good. She's sounding brilliant, actually. I'm really pleased. So that's your mum, and now Turbo as well. Yeah. Things are just looking up finally.
Joe, you're getting removed, my friend. You're not welcome on this channel.
Yeah. And she's sounding really good. It's alright, he's blocked. Fucking hell, that didn't take long, did it? Wow. You want to play today? Well, I'm not doing anything until past midnight. That was my agreement with you. So, got a lot of things to apologise for, haven't you? It was going to be a nice start to the stream, wasn't it? You know, it's some nice good news from your mum, and
and now you know fine well there's people on there. I'm watching this stream like a hawk, and I'm going to be very quick.
Yep. That just proves he's sweating. And I like it when people do that because they make stupid mistakes. That was mistake number 1 right there.
Yep, I know. And the best thing is, though, I'm in a good mood. And
so am I. This is the thing. They caught me yesterday. It would have been on like Donkey Kong. But this morning, I've had some sleep. I've been thinking about this a lot. And my chest pieces have slightly moved, but not by much.
And the worst time to actually do some things when I'm in a good mood. Right,
Positivity. I mean, it's great that so many of our loved ones have actually come back from COVID.
Yep.
And this chat's not going to be about COVID-19, by the way. That isn't the point. The point is that people that we know and love have reacted to it, have nearly gone to the edge of it and come back.
Yeah.
Now that has good strength of character and good strength of heart, in my opinion. And these people need to be loved even more for going through that and surviving.
Have you removed the chat by any chance, Fitz? Because there's 15 people watching, and it's a bit weird that I've only got 2 comments.
No, I'm seeing everything. Red for Life says good morning. I've got comments in StreamYard and on YouTube, so people just aren't in the mood for chatting today, obviously.
I've only seen of course you put a comment saying 5 minutes. Then I've got Red for Life, and there's nothing else.
No, because a certain person put in the chat and I blocked them. Okay. That's why. Hi, Becky. You're right. Yeah. See, you can't have a good morning on YouTube anymore, can you? You have a good morning, trolls fuck you up. It's like, what is this world coming to where you can't even have a positive morning without idiots trampling all over your day? I mean, what is wrong? See, you could have just like continued on with your day and it would have been a good day for you probably. But now you're going to have to worry about what we're going to do to you today. Because you've already reacted. So I've got a fair idea that you're not going to do anything by midnight. So that gives me even more ample time for more ammunition. No, it's all right. We're just dealing with trolls at the moment. People that think it's okay to dox rape victims and stuff like that. You know, little things that slightly matter. I mean,
and yeah, for the 24 people that are actually watching, if you go to DJ Vic's channel a bit down below, where they put the description in, and you actually read it, you have now actually entered into a contract by coming on this channel. And because I'm actually saying this to you as well, you're actually opening into a verbal contract as well. Just to let people know.
Oh, yes. The law, it's very interesting when you actually read it. We know what we're doing, so carry on, please. Give us more ammunition to give to the authorities. I dare you. Because we know exactly who you are. We know who you are.
I'm threatening to around and saying you're going to make 10 to 20 channels. Fair enough, you'll make 10 to 20 channels because I'll just report the whole of them because there's something called an IP address and it can track everything.
Morning, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Vin.
Okay?
Hi, individual.
Hi, Vin Birmingham FC. Is it Michelle? With a flower?
Marie. Marie C. There are 3 Maries that come on here.
Oh, David.
Morning, David. You all right? Yes, and thank you for calming down yesterday, Tony. You've done me an even bigger favour for doing that because I'm going to sort this out.
Tony, if you want to come on, my friend, you're more than welcome. It's going to be a nice stream and it's going to be very relaxed because we're watching it like a hawk. Watching for its prey.
See, I knew going live was going to probably provoke a reaction, but I didn't really want a reaction, but that's wishful thinking. But then again, you calling somebody a narcissistical C when they don't even know the person. Farcical, ridiculous. Fuck's sake, people are so stupid. Morning, Beowulf. And then leaving voice messages about all this other stuff about me myself, which stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, you seem to have 2 trolls yesterday as well. That's not fun, is it? I mean, it fucks with your whole day. You're thinking, now, how far is this going to go? How much information do they actually have? All of this sort of stuff. And I can be dim about this shit.
What's that cat called?
Go on, Vix, what were you saying?
I'm fine, Tony, thank you. And you just got up. Go and make yourself a brew and a joint and relax, because that normally works for you. Well Hung's being facetious now. Very funny, Well Hung.
Do you know what's really funny though, Vix, right? When I was talking with Tony yesterday and I mentioned about boobies and things like that and seeing them at festivals.
You guys took over my channel. Yes, how could I forget that? That was funny.
People don't realise when I was actually doing roadie work and things like that, I was a teenager myself. So just put that out there, that I was actually a teenager myself as well. So I don't really understand why you're targeting me with that, because I was a teenager myself, so we're same age at that time. So there you go.
Right, hang on, here's the link. Bloody hell. You guys are bossy this morning. Fuck's sake. Wow. Yeah, I heard that they thought you were somebody else. They think you're Ange, don't they, or something? Is that right? Or have I got that wrong? Because I was a bit like out of it yesterday. But still no seizures. This is day 4 and I've had no seizures. And
I'm a human. I don't know about you, Vix.
Oh, I feel fucking great. I haven't had a fit in 4 days. My body, my muscles in my body at the moment. No diazepam either. I haven't had to take that either for 4 days. It's like, THC oil fucking works. And I would recommend it. I made you laugh.
Made me laugh like some of them think I'm Cody. I know. Some think I'm nowhere in the league as him.
You're supposed to be Cody, really?
Yeah.
You're not old enough for a start.
Yeah.
And oh wow.
I know. That's what made me laugh.
It would make me fucking laugh. I mean, you might as well say I'm fucking Cody. Jesus.
And no offense on Corey or all like that, but I'm not bald either.
And that just came out wrong. What I just said, that could be. Oh fuck's sake! I do this every fucking time. Say it in the wrong way, and it comes out wrong like that. Oh goodness me! Yes, Lilies. Good morning. What? What do you want, big boy? Oh, good boy. Down then. Yeah, I know you like
by the
your
way, that's DJ Vix's support dog. It's not somebody else.
No, it isn't anyone else. Yeah, I call him Big Boy because he's a big bull mastiff. That's why. Not. I shouldn't have to explain myself to you people, but why do I? That's his nickname. I've always called him that because he's a big, ferocious boy. But he's calmed down a lot now, though. But when I first got him, that's what he was like. Yeah, he could sense my epilepsy. No. This is the thing. He could sense my epilepsy, but his other behaviour, oh my goodness me, it was out there. It's the stuff he used to pull. So that's why I call him Big Boy, because he's, I know, Big Boy. Lay down then, good boy. But now you wouldn't think that because he's very well trained, but it takes a lot of training. Hell of a lot. But that's why I like him differently because, well, he's nearly 5, bless him now, and he's taking his job a lot more seriously. But he's had to. I mean, look what he's had to put up with in the time that he's been looking after me. Hello, boy.
Yeah. You want to bring David in? I think he's backstage, babe.
Oh, I'm being sat on by a bull mastiff. Stop it! Please, I will in a second. Down. Fuck's sake! Leo, stop it! Hey, down. Not on me. Fuck's sake. I did say down, yes, you're right, but not on me. Back off. Hey, move. Move over. Hey, down. Good boy. Right, so I get back to stream mode. Now I've got the bull mastiff off of me. Sorry, guys. So you can tell this is fucking live, can't you? Jesus Christ. Hi, David. Nice to see you outside.
Yep. Trying to get faster here.
So your COPD is a lot better then.
That's a win.
Not much. Getting there. Maybe some exercise will
Hi, Andy
sort of.
Volvo. How are you, babe?
If the wind's too much,
I don't have a camera on my laptop. For fuck's sake. Wow, that is very loud.
You can speak up a little bit, Dave, but you can still. It's just a bit. Try and drown out the wind a little bit.
Oh, that's
what I'll do is I can mute it, so and I'll just keep walking.
The actual wind is going through my headphones, and it's like, whoa.
No, my COPD's not too bad now. Like.
All right, that's what I was saying. So.
If I do a bit of exercise, I'll probably clear my lungs. You see.
I will get a webcam. I will get one, and then I will be able to put Leo on camera. I'll be able to put a camera on Leo as well. How's that? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Have a Leo cam because he gets into all kinds of. He gets into all kinds of crazy shit. Oh, He's muted his mic, so.
I won't tell him to move his man. I would start saying if he could try and talk a little bit louder.
Oh, that's a beautiful dog.
Yeah.
Oh, bless. What a beautiful place to live, though. Look at that. Be able to walk your dogs up to a place like this every day. Good.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Look at this. Good boy. Not sitting on me. Hey.
Well, Vix, you're coming to Yorkshire soon, though, aren't you? To
I know.
move up here? So you got these beautiful views when we move up here.
Oh, don't! You're teasing me now. No, I love the countryside. Always have done. But for me, you could have the best of both worlds because you've got to live near a beach as well. So that's why another reason why I've chosen York, because of that. You've got a beach on one side, lovely countryside. Leo will have the best of both worlds as well.
Yeah.
And you won't have to put up with that jerk anymore because he can smell him a mile away, and it's not fair on him.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm giving him PTSD, you know?
Yeah. Well, one of them's got some fantastic parks.
Oh, I'm sure. But I mean, that's the thing I'm going to miss about London, I think, because there is so many nice places to take animals, and I've lived in London a long time, and I could have gone back down to Brighton, but then that's just darkness and memories for me. So I don't want to be going backwards in life. I want to be going forward. So a brand new start, brand new place, isn't it? And see how.
Well, say Rotherham's a fantastic place.
Well, there's all those places as well.
Yeah. I'm going to be looking around. I'm not going to do this quickly. I'm going to take my time, and because I live in a prime location in London, so I've got that anyway on my side. So
we say you've got. Even Tibbo said that other day. That is where he lives is fantastic, and that.
Yeah.
Or I could just rent somewhere privately and do it like that. I can afford to do that as well. But let's see.
Of course, that bridge when you get to it.
Yeah, exactly. But I need to make sure I'm doing the right move for Leo as well, because I can't keep on moving house. That would just be too stressful for me. But I want to make the most of changing the PTSD that I have into something more controllable that doesn't get any worse. And for my mind to be in the best place possible when I start my treatment. I think I'm gonna continue the treatment in London, finish it in London, and then as soon as it's finished, move.
Best way.
Is that way it'd be a whole new start after my treatment.
Definitely, that's what you need.
I think so, but I've been thinking about. Yeah, I mean, I've always put family first and that, but now I'm thinking, no, I've been doing that for far too long, been put people first all the time, so now I'm going to do it for me. I'm going to start looking out for myself now, and my daughter's at an age now where she's going off to uni and that soon, so which I'm really pleased about because she's a smart girl.
Yeah. I wish you all the best for university, obviously.
Well, she won't be too happy when she finds out I'm moving, but my son thinks it's a wicked idea. Even though he said it'd be further for him to travel, but he doesn't mind. So my son's happy about it. So that's all good. Hi, Navy Nuke, you alright? And how is it in America today? Hopefully it's good. Oh, you've been in hospital. I'm sorry to hear that. I know. Are you still recuperating, or are you okay now? Hospital's never fun. Oh, you're so cute. It's going to be cuteness overload, especially when I do get a camera for my laptop. You would think, though, that it would come with one.
Don't know.
This is the thing, when I got my laptop fixed before my cat broke it again, they actually fixed the screen, but they never fixed the camera in the screen, so they actually botched the job up. So I could maybe take that back and say to fix it, but my cat's jumped on it again, so I don't think I'm going to be using that laptop anytime soon.
Right, Damien, we're going to cut.
Yeah, no problem. Then.
I'll speak to you later on, Vix. I'm going down
Yeah.
to the hospital to see, drop some stuff off she's asked for.
Oh, nice one, and give her my love, Dad, won't you?
I will do it. If I can, I'll message you and everything when I get down there. Let's see.
Oh,
See what's going
brilliant.
off.
She
Yeah,
sounds so
so,
good today, doesn't she? She's brilliant.
Oh,
you know?
definitely. Well, she's happy she get home. Then she can
Oh,
get
I
on right
know.
men.
I know.
Right, so I love you and I'll leave you.
It's all right, Marie. You do what you've got to do. Everybody's got lives and that, but we just thought we'd actually come on.
Whoa. There goes the smell.
Oh, for goodness sake. What is wrong with fucking people?
You are there. Sorry, Vix. I'll remove him.
I've done it.
No,
Fucking hell.
What is wrong with people?
See, I was in a very positive, lovely mood, and then we do live, be different from last night, cheer people up because it got a bit heated yesterday and a lot of streams for obvious reasons, good enough reasons in my opinion. But today it's a different day, and we wanted to start it off with some fun. But you guys are hell bent on putting me on a downer and making me lose my shit. Come on, let's just
really fun.
give it your best shot.
People think, right, by coming on here and targeting me because I'm on this channel, right, thinks it's going to actually turn me against DJ Vix and it's going to turn me against other people on this channel. Believe it or not, it's
You're actually
not,
doing
because
it the reverse. You're making us stronger, you idiot.
yeah. And I've spoken to DJ Vix for a long time before she set up her own channel, so I know DJ Vix quite well, but we haven't obviously seen each other in person yet, which we're going to hopefully do one day, when obviously after the lockdown.
Definitely, yeah.
Same as Tony and same as Turbo. So
oh yeah, we're all gonna end up joining channels at this rate, because it'll be one fucking strong mental health channel, that's for damn sure, and it will include other stuff as well, because I've got a lot of ideas to get through, and a lot of people to expose as well, but not actual people like yourselves, corporations and things like that. Because
what's sad as well, all these people that are coming on, right, you could have been part of this, and you could have built a friendship for life. So you're actually hurting yourself in a sense, because you could have had a friend there. We could have actually supported you through your hard times, because everybody has them. So you're just being a bit of a tit in a sense, a bit of a jerk, and you don't actually know what people are actually trying to do, and that's actually support people. So if you don't want to actually come onto a channel where we want to actually support people, it's just your loss, isn't it? But there again, that's my point of view.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna have crazy streams. You're gonna have serious ones, light-hearted ones, downright stupid ones probably, because especially if I'm on one, which is normally all the time actually, but on one, and I don't mean on one in a pissed off way or anything like that. I mean, like, probably at the moment it'd be giggling fits because I can't stop fucking laughing half the time anymore. But that's to do with other things, and my body getting used to these new medications and stuff. It's hard dealing with all this emotional stuff when my emotions are heightened anyway because of what they give me to take. It's like, oh, maybe the wrong time to do this, I don't know. But it's happening now for a reason. I believe that.
And
But
what's also really,
well,
also really funny.
if you think about the chronology of all of our lives, how we've all met and how we all are now, and think of where it's sort of like sunk right at this moment in time, and then you'll sort of like see similar things that have happened to a lot of people that we've gotten close to, and there's a reason for that as well. And I certainly believe in all of that because of
And
what's
And
happened
to tell you
and the
one
way
thing,
I've dealt with it, the way I've been able to find people to help me deal with it better, but to actually find the bad ones first and then to find the good ones after, so they can put it right. Oh, all that happened for a good reason. I met the Patriots first for a reason. I'm certain about that, and all that will come clear soon, I'm pretty sure, because I've
That's it.
always been good to veterans. I cannot stand injustice with veterans, and they've been through enough. They don't need any more shit from us. Absolutely not. And I want to do something that can help them for a change, because they're always helping us. They're never off duty.
and they'll never get anything on me because there's no for you to get on me because I've not brought the law. So you won't find anything. So keep going at it because you won't find anything on me. I've got a clean record. So there you go.
I've been truthful about my police record, word for word, even about
The first time I've had contact with the police is when I was stalked and harassed. But there again, and they questioned me about it. There you go. That's the only contact I've had with the police. But there again, I put it
all
out
I've
there.
had is a warning for somebody else's pot. I've been truthful about that too. The only contact I've had with cops is when I've needed them for stuff you know about, or most stuff
And
you know
obviously the
about.
incident I had in Morrison's, which the police officer came at, and no actions being taken. So, and that was the police officer that's actually I've got his lapel number on his collar and all that lot. So there you go. I am not getting done in Morrison's for anything. So there you go. Just put that one out there as well.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I just don't. I just think of the mentality of some people. It's just humans baffle me. I always have, but the man.
And if you want a character reference about me, by all means, any of the councillors that are in Colesdale Council, just give them a call and ask them if they know me, because I know every one of them, and they'll give you a character reference. So there you go.
The fact that we're still like good friends and that we've never had an argument. Actually, in the year that we've been talking, we've never had one argument. I've just noticed that. Bloody hell!
Do you know what? Do you know what it is, Jake? Though, and stuff with Vix as well, and that I actually class Vix as one of my other mothers because she actually helps me in other ways as well. So I actually class her more on that aspect, believe it or not. Because if I have a problem, I know DJ Vix is there and she'll help me. So she's more like a mother in a sense as well. And then I've got obviously my own mother, but you can see where I'm coming from on there. So there you go.
And we are like family, and this is a thing which you guys will not understand, and I don't think you can understand that. You go through certain things with people. Yeah, you haven't known them that long, but you know that you can trust and connect with them on that level. You can feel that. You can feel that energy about people. Now, I've never had any issues with talking to Jamie. I see his faults as few, but that doesn't make him an asshole. It doesn't make him a bully or anything, because he can't help the way he is. It's like me having grey eyes and blonde hair. I can't help that. just the way I was made.
We've all got faults, though. Every one of us, and we're just born like that. We can't.
Yes,
We
I've
can't.
got plenty myself. It's like,
To be
oh,
totally
you
honest,
working, are you, Andy? Nice one.
to be totally honest with you, some of the conversations DJ Vix has with some people, I don't like, but I wouldn't go and say to DJ Vix, "Oh, I don't like you because you've had a conversation with this person." I wouldn't do that because that's my own personal thing. If that makes any sense.
Our personal issues never get involved because we just don't go there. Because I don't want to drag Jamie into my shit. I don't want him to drag it into mine either. It's like, no, that is not it. You don't need to do that. That's why I like dealing with people face to face, on the phone, whatever it takes, because you can.
I think Dave
It's
wants
better
to come
face
back
to
in
face.
as well.
Oh,
I think
right.
Dave wants to come back in, and if
Okay.
no one's paying attention, laugh out loud, backstage. Oh.
Well, so I was on YouTube monitoring comments, so. It's just been one of them things, but I'm not going to stand back anymore and let any other people get trolled or bullied or any of that crap. Not doing it. I was going to forget the whole lot, but no, not anymore. It's on now.
And like I said, we can't, with all this crap that's going on, we can't invite veterans and things on
Who
this
called me a
channel.
dog nonce? RJ and Jake, the snake. It was all over DD's channel. Nice one. Thank you for that.
Oh.
That's illegal too. And I'm going to take my dog. He needs to get his jab anyway for his
Scotsman. We're actually thinking of advising a program with mods, and believe it or not, people don't actually realise I do have media background, so I can easily invite a program of training around that aspect because it's actually something I can do. So we're actually working together behind the scenes in ways we can actually support the mods. So that's already been done. I think DJ Vix will agree on that one.
Glenn, are you sure about that? If you're very sure, then okay. But I want to make sure you are sure that it is the wrong one. Actually, I've got his number to find out.
Vix, you know better to do it, right? And we'll do it right here, right now. What was the last conversation you had with the particular person, right? Don't say what it was, but ask questions around that particular thing and see if the person can answer them. A private conversation.
Private conversation I've had with him.
Because then it's not being on in the chat room.
Okay. Let's find the number. I probably won't be able to find it. It's probably in my other fucking phone, no, my luck.
Try to get a quiet place here where it's no windy. Honestly, it's like a hurricane.
Yeah, if I go outside, Dave, all you do is do where I am as well. So
Jamie, it's in my other phone, so I'm going to have to pick up my SIM card from where my phone's been repaired and get it then. But I will find out, and he won't be allowed back in until I do. Because I'm not taking any chances.
No problem. I'm saying if you're not sure of it, that's one way of actually trying it. Just ask the question you've had privately.
I thought all this had stopped, all this
local.
fighting and stuff.
Oh, look at all this. Oh, wow. You're lucky living in scenery like this all the time. It's beautiful.
Yeah, nice, isn't it? I love walking in woods and things. Like, obviously not in dark, but I like walking.
Well,
in
obviously not. That'd be a bit
Yeah.
creepy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Walking up here in the dark, but
I like that type.
If you come up here in the dark, you can't see anything.
I can well believe that as well. I mean,
you didn't get light up here, like what you do off the street lights and stuff near cities and that. It's just pitch black.
Yeah.
I've done it before, and my torch went out, and I couldn't even see where I was going. Couldn't see the hands in front of me.
that's why you always take 2 torches and a phone when you've got 3 lights.
I've got plenty
You
of
can't have
places
too
like
many
that where I live.
torches when you're in a dark place like that. No.
I've got plenty of places like that where I am as well, Dave. So the way it's like.
Jake, would you mind jumping on this StreamYard for a moment so we can prove it's you, please?
Right, I'm going to continue on my journey.
Yeah.
Because that way it'll prove
Weather-wise,
it, won't
it's
it?
windy or is it cold with the wind, Dave?
No, it's just blowing. The wind's blowing like nothing else. Like,
Yeah. So it's not that
it's hard
cold.
to find a place that's. No, it's fine. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I would still like Jake to jump on quickly just to say hi for 1 minute, because that way I know it's you then.
But you get that.
How can I be sure this is the real one now?
We just get that cold wind as well, so that's how we're asking.
Well, can you guys be certain it's him, please? Because I'm not taking chances with people now. No more. I've had it. It's nothing against you if you are the real Jake. It's nothing against you at all. But somebody who was in here pretending to be you, so we're just making sure. Right, okay.
Well hung. I think it's the aspect of it is one account, but they're actually changing the name in the settings because it actually. I've looked at a couple of accounts, and that's what people are actually trying to do. They're changing the names in the settings and coming on as somebody else because YouTube can obviously tracks if you have more than one account. So that's what I think they're doing. Well, I've seen it being done because there's people changing names and that in settings.
Oh, there's so much going on in cybersecurity right now. I mean, can you imagine having their job? It's never ending.
Yeah.
We're always trying to outdo each other on things, and I totally agree with you there, well hung. They can stop duplicate accounts. They just don't want to, because that's how they make their money, isn't it?
They make the money by the content as well for each video, by the advertising revenue on each video.
Morning, Jake. Sorry if we've just got you up, but somebody was trolling you just now. We just wanted to make sure it's you, right?
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
And I'm going to be doing that for every person that I think has been trolled as well, because either getting hold of the person or getting them to jump on for 5 minutes to sort of like, because at least then other channels will know it's going on too, you know. And you don't need to get trolled. You just moved, you know.
Yeah.
Stupid, isn't it?
I do have a legal case.
you
Because
do?
someone had made a fake account on me.
Oh, I don't get it. Why do people bother? I mean, it's
Don't mind me
stupid.
asking, Jake. Are you under the age of 18? I don't want to be personal, but you know you could actually contact Childline and the NSPCC, and they could actually open a case as well.
Yeah.
She can actually have them back you up. Plus, obviously, because it's a struggling thing for you as well. So get them involved.
Okay.
It might be worth it. It might not. I mean, you can only try.
Yeah,
and they can only say no, but then they can say yes, can't they? And then that's going to be.
Obviously, it'll help him because he's actually. I class it as a young, vulnerable person in a sense, because of his age and that. So
Well,
I think we can actually take the case on that aspect. So that's
I
my
mean,
personal opinion, but you know,
so I know it's sick. I mean, you guys, when you see my actual dog, you'll know how well loved and looked after he actually is. He's better than I do. He
Mm.
gets he gets looked after so
I'm not
well,
saying
and
vulnerable as in is being obviously that type of set in that sense. I'm saying vulnerable because he's a vulnerable user online. It doesn't have
yeah,
the same brain. I'm not being personal to you,
no,
Jake, but you don't have the same knowledge and stuff as a adult
you
would,
know,
in a sense. If that makes any sense. I'm not being
big boy.
personal, but you know,
Mm.
I think I said it wrong. But I'm sorry if I offended you. But I think Rick's clear able to say it better. What? Like, I just put myself right in it now.
No, you haven't. I know what you're trying to say, and if I thought you were being an arsehole about it, I'd say so. Trust me. But Jedi,
I
you
think you
can't
can.
turn around and call him well strung. I mean, that's a bit personal. And yeah, I know you're trying to be funny, but that could be misconstrued in a lot of things. So please don't type like that in
I was
here.
trying to. I wasn't. I'm not. Wasn't bullying Jake in any aspect or
No, I know
because of
that,
I was
and
actually saying they could class him as a vulnerable user online. That's all I was saying.
yeah,
I
I
was
know
saying
that's what
why.
you were saying. It's not.
I wasn't. I
No,
don't. But I stuck myself right in it. But
well, you never do think about it when you set up accounts, do you? That people are really
yeah.
going to be bad about it, but then I've got nothing real to hide. I mean, when I actually made up my YouTube thing,
I hope I aren't offended, Jake. I really do.
no, I don't think you have. But it's
I
like
want.
you set up your YouTube account and that, and you think, oh, it'll be fine. People won't be that bad, surely. You always have faith in people, even after all the shit that's happened. To have faith in people, which is, bewilders me sometimes, but my faith gets stronger in people. How's that? I don't understand it, but
But it's okay. I just didn't want to offend you, Jake, because it sounded like we're getting a bit personal when I was saying, but you know, but thank you for
but
making it clear. I
this is
just
the thing. If
still
you
take
can't get
it
if you can't
away,
get
but
personal with friends that you care about, then who can you do it with? Because if you can have a conversation like that with somebody and it would be like that, and they haven't offended, then you know that you're okay. But it's these people that take everything you say and twist it, and it's so literal. You think, why? Why be like that? You know that's not what I'm saying, but you're trying to twist it and say it anyway. I do not like people like that. I do not like confrontation. I like fucking honesty.
yeah.
Honest
I would just
conversation and debate, I will always prefer over conflict than that any day of the week. So if you've got a problem, come up here. We discuss it. If it is too big of a public problem, then we deal with it over the phone, because I'm not dealing with
God will
drama
shut
on
up
it on
in
a live
the
stream. I don't do it on live streams. I tend or try not to. A couple of times it hasn't worked out that way and it's had to be done, but then it got turned into a private stream. Probably still get used, but who fucking cares?
Yeah, no.
At the end
I
of the
just didn't
day,
want. Yeah, I wasn't. I'm not a bully, but some of the ways I actually explain things, in a sense, it actually does get through to people, and that's what makes me a good speaker in a sense. I don't do it as enough to offend somebody, but the way I actually say it, it actually gets through to the person. So, but sometimes I can't realise that it can be taken as offensive, but that's how I speak, and it's actually supports people as well. But It can also lead to getting your face smashed in a sense as well. Just to make that clear.
And that wasn't you threatening anybody either. See, this is what it's going to be. That is going to be taken out of context. You know it. Oh, dear me. This is the thing. The fact that I haven't had like seizures in 4 days has made me think a lot clearer about certain things without pain and all that getting in the way of what
How do they want me
thinking.
How do they want me to behave? How do they want me to react? I am a honest.
I want you to continue how you are because that's who you are. I choose to be your friend.
I'm not going to come on YouTube and not be me. I'm not going to come on YouTube and not be me. I've done it. I've worked for the BBC, and when you work for the BBC, you've got to put a cover up. That's how the BBC want you to do. You're not allowed to actually put the BBC down. You've got to be off at the BBC. And basically, I'll be honest with you, I told the BBC to fuck off and be myself. And that's where I've also always took a stand on. I don't like some of the politics the BBC use and that type of thing. So I take a more personal experience in how I deal with things. I don't like that covering certain aspects up. I'd rather discuss it with a person more than putting a blanket over it. So if you don't like the fact I'm a spoken honest person and I just speak as I speak, then that's your loss in a sense.
By the way, it was said in the chat room that they were going to use your you mentioned something about getting something from the BBC because they were using copyrighted what was it?
You and Bill and Ben Flower Pot Man.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, and they said that they wait for the letter because it would give their channel better credence. Yeah, right. So that's not going to happen anyway. Your channel's going to be taken down way before then if you're not careful.
I agree with you, Freelance.
It's difficult, isn't it, when you have to serve a master like that? Because the BBC, where do I start? There is so much wrong with it. It'll take years to put it right, and then.
But by all means, you could try and get me for infringement at BBC because I'm no longer contracted under BBC. So try it. There you go. So I'll just try and speak how I want to speak about the BBC. So there you are.
Well, if you didn't sign an NDA, then you're fine, aren't you?
Is that anything?
Well then, they've got fuck all on you, so you can say what you like. If you've got a non-disclosure agreement,
cost the contract you're at as a freelance company. So obviously that's how I did it.
No, I don't think you have to set up a whole new group. You can add stuff to it, but it stays to the original because when I sorted out a backup channel, and I'm going to sort out my music channel as well. When I think I'm going to have my treatment first. I don't think I can spread myself too thin like that. It's way too much work for me. You right, Tony?
Yeah, not too bad. Still laying in bed, me.
You lazy git.
Fuck you, wow.
I'm not laying in bed. I'm laying on my bed. There's a difference.
Yeah. I've been up. Got my son some dinner, and then I'm just laying back in bed now. Fuck it. Feel like a Sunday.
It's okay this morning.
I get up to. I'm going live today, so yeah, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
keep
it's
it
not-
positive, Tony.
yeah,
Right?
exactly.
That's it, Jamie. I am, mate. My mods know what to do. What is it?
Yes, we
Any
do,
bullshit?
don't we?
Because you know what? I'm not even got time out. People, me. Do you know what? I'm straight fucking blocking you. As simple as zero tolerance on my channel.
Oh, we've already had Joe Mentor in here already.
I know, I've seen.
Which is just perfect, isn't it? It's the perfect way to start your day. Seeing him. Oh, the heavens
The wall
open.
mouth, you know what I mean? It's like the wall mouth, no action. The wall. Do you know what? To be honest with you, they're all little boys. Do you know what I mean? They're all they're meant to be big men. You know what I mean? They're meant to be fully grown men and stuff like that. But they just sound like little boys to me. The mummers probably kicked him out or not giving him the pocket money.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's a different thing. But I'm out of bed now. Yeah, I'm getting up.
You know that'll be used in the wrong context now, don't you, Tony? If they take it.
Yeah, it will. But
I'm being honest with you.
that's it though, people just take things either too literally or they completely change what you say completely. And it's like, this is why you need to have a good memory for things that you've typed recently, because I can't remember every single thing I've typed, but I do remember a lot of it. I'm glad you're home safe.
That's really funny though, babe. Right? That's
Thank
really
you for
funny,
that,
right?
David. That was beautiful. Thank you.
So it's really funny though, when I'm in the chat room and I accidentally make an error, right? If it went to actually please straight report, do you know what? I'm diagnosed as dyslexic, severely dyslexic. So the judge will just take that into consideration. There we go.
What do you mean hiding from you? Who's hiding from you? So I don't get it.
Can we bring Mr. Horn in? Because I like Mr. Horn. If he wants to come on.
Anybody can come on. It's not a private stream, for goodness sake. Anyone can jump on. It's not an issue.
I like Mr. Horn. I like to see how he takes a stance on this, because he's a very honest spoken person.
Yeah, especially about trolls. You sure
yeah.
you want to do that? Because I don't want to get him heated.
No, but if he keeps calm and
well, trolls
trigger him.
Trolls is a trigger for him, and I know that. So now I know what triggers him. I'm like, do you really want to be doing that? Yeah, I did enjoy the walk. Thank you. See, this is what I like about people's brains. They're thinking simplistic things which are beautiful. Why can't people be like that all the bloody time? I'm glad you're feeling up to it, David, because the other day, both you and Turbo, it's like, oh my God. That actually got to me, and
Vic, so I'm gonna have to go off in a minute. My sister's asked me to ring her, so I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right, darling.
Okay.
Of course it is. When I saw you and Turbo like that, prayed for you both a lot. So I know people probably don't believe in that kind of stuff. I do. Can't help it, I'm spiritual. Always have been. Always felt something else there. Strange, I know, but that's how I know that I was protected when I was attacked. I could feel it. I knew it wasn't my time. I had a few feelings like that recently, and I don't know. And recently it's been my mother, but before it's been other people that have been familiar to me, but not knowing their energies. It's very weird. but took me out of some crazy shit, so which is always good. It's amazing, isn't it, when you have PTSD, all the things that you think that you blacked out and you can't remember. Because that little present brings up everything that you've actually forgotten about and masked and all of it. And it comes out so crystal fucking clear. I never knew I'd buried so much shit. And I'm now getting rid of it completely, not burying it anymore.
DJ Vix, there's someone in background in backstage.
Please forget about StreamYard. I'm terrible.
Tony, my brother. Well done, Tony, my brother. I was in the background thinking, hey, or DJ, someone see me in the background.
Well, I'm not on YouTube because I'm having to monitor, because we do have a few mods in here, but not as many as we normally do. So I'm keeping, they've gone back to work, so I'm keeping an eye on the chat and making sure it's all positive and that, because I do not want it all to kick off again. I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, I think that's
because I've got, I'm not tolerating it anymore.
No, I'm not. I'm like Tony. I'm the same. You know, I've had enough of it all. No, we're going through enough. All of us, everyone. We're all going through it. And,
I'll be phoning Google this afternoon. I've got Google's number. I'll be phoning them this afternoon. I'm going to be finding out if their headquarters is open and when it is and what they do. And I'll go down there and have a word. And after that, I'll be going to the cop shop and doing exactly the same thing. This has gone on for too fucking long. And it's going to stop.
Google and YouTube have an hard job to do, but, you know.
Of course, but when people are telling them point blank, they're having their channel. And laws are being broken left, right, and centre, and it's fucking dangerous.
It is. It's not acceptable. We've got too many nasty people that just don't care about hurting people that are better than them, pretty much, because we're good human beings and they're not. So they go out of their way, and if you've got a platform as big as YouTube and Google that are not coming together to help the good human beings that we are, then they're sitting back and laughing because they're getting what they wanted. They're getting what they wanted, and YouTube needs to do what they done with me in August when these trolls attempted to do this in August and achieved it, and they got my account blocked. And I do a lot of good. I do a real lot of good on this platform for no money, for the selfish actions to uplift anyone that's suffering, you know, whether it be Tony, whether it be you, whether it be anyone I see on videos that I watch.
Majority of the stuff I do though is off of YouTube and off camera and away from all of this. You guys have no idea what I do outside.
For 18 hours at a day doing good. And I do it and I keep myself to myself and no one knows I do it other than the people that view the videos that I've commented on. When I comment, it's not no one little word of well done, you know, kiss. It's great big paragraphs. It's
I know. I read it all and it's like, oh my goodness. You know, you can have carpal tunnel syndrome in a minute. Typing like that.
You know what, Princess? It just comes naturally to me because we are living in such a diverse universe at the moment with so many negative things happening to Tony, Jamie, you, me, Tom, Dick, Harry and Steve. We're all getting pulled apart from left to right, you know, up to down. And, you know, I do these things to try and pull us all together to show a little bit of humanity. And there's not enough humanity shown on this earthly world no more. It's just not. It's over. It's finished.
I can't show any more than I already do because I've got my heart laid bare pretty much to people, and I've got to stop doing that. I've had to change my beliefs so much since doing this, but it's going to be worth it.
I can't change, DJ. I'm 43. I've always been open and honest. And why should I change? Why should I change when I know that I am a good human going home to heaven? Why should I change? It's the others that need to change because they won't be joining me. So they need to change. I've got nothing to change. And I'm very passionate about
change is always good in a person to a degree. You have to change with every day that happens. Otherwise, you get stuck in the past. But that's just how I've gotten over things, because you live in the past for too long, you get bitter and twisted and all turned out inside, and you can't be dealing with that and have a level head. Your body's all out of kilter and you can't do that.
Not even the past, DJ. It's the things that are going on YouTube. Trolling.
No. It's past, present, future, all comes together, and
laughing at the lot and things like that. I mean, that is, you have got to be some sort of CUNT, right, to know that I've lost my son. Not physically that I've lost him, but Tony would appreciate what it's like having a son in your life. When he was born, Tony, it was the best day of my life, brother. When I lost him to that woman who'd been nicking money off me in the first place, and I split up with her, when she done what she done to me 8 weeks after he was born, gee, wow, I've never got over it, mate.
you don't ever get over
when you've
it.
got laughing around Father's Day. Obviously knows me inside leg measurement because I'm too honest for my own good. So he knows it's his birthday in November. They know it's Father's Day, so they told me on Father's Day, laughing, how's your son? Oh, yeah, you've lost him. Ha, ha, ha. I mean, you've got to be a real sicko to go, right, it's Scott's son's birthday, let's start trolling him. It's Father's Day, let's start trolling Scott.
See it like this, though. I lost my eldest, but my ex got him, so it wasn't too bad. But my ex and I don't really get on, but that's never here nor there. But my son has come back to me. He's been trolling me online. He's been doing a lot of things that I didn't even know about. He's keeping an eye on me for a while. He's a good boy, and it happened later on, and I found out the reason why. It wasn't to do with anything I had done. It was to do with my ex's parents. They've got been about some stupid things, and
but you know what, DJ? When my ex Lee come, I say ex, is not my ex. I've had a girlfriend since her. But when the mother of my son did come back into my life when he was 12 years old because he wanted to know me, she said all this. All right, now what's about is her family and this, that, and the other. That was more her mum's doing, and I sort of half accepted it because I didn't get on with her mum. Out of all the mother-in-laws that I got on well with, I just, the apple didn't fall far from the tree with that woman, with what she done to her own husband.
Okay.
Because she treated her, God rest his soul to me, lovely man, and he passed away at 41 years old. He was pretty much heartbroken. He lost his kids as well, and the woman ran off with the decorator, and pretty much it was game over for Jimmy. It was only a matter of time before he drunk himself to death, which is exactly what he done. When Lee done what she done to me, I didn't care about the materialistic things I owned, the big house, the Ferrari, the this, the that. That was my little man, and I never had a dad in my life. So to take away my son, you took away my heart. You took away everything I lived for that I hoped to have, not just with Lee, but with other girlfriends. We all get in relationships to have a family. And I took her back, and I set up with her because she'd been nicking me money, and I caught her doing it. I only got back with her because she said she was pregnant. And then 8 weeks later, on January the 1st, 2005, while I was comforting my nan, who lost her brother suddenly, New Year's Day, she cleaned me out of her own, DJ.
I put my link up now, guys.
Horrible experience. And then when you honest, like I'm honest with Tony that I've just met, and I'm honest with you, DJ, that I've known for a while now, and I'm honest with pretty much everyone I speak to, because I've got no reason to lie. I'm in the eyes and ears of Father Jesus. That's all I care about, who judges me, him and God and heaven. That's it. I don't care about anyone else. Not interested. Even my friends of 10 and 20 years. When I open up my heart and I tell an honest story, I don't expect to be beaten with it. And when these trolls attacked me with 10 fake Scott Andrew Horn accounts over Christmas Day, which is Father Jesus' birthday, so that upset me. And then they trolled me over Father's Day, laughed about the loss of my boy. How's your little boy? Oh, yeah, you lost him. Ha, ha, ha. Loads of laughing emoji faces. That turned me to drink, which would turn anyone to drink.
To me, that would just be over the head, because I've gone through so much more darker stuff than that, but you haven't. This is what I was trying to say yesterday. That they go for the wrong people, and saying those comments to me wouldn't
It's
hurt
not
me.
always
But
for people.
different people,
Listen,
it's
Elliot,
different things, isn't it?
what you've gone through is the worst thing ever. The worst thing ever. And my thing don't come close to that because that's a violation of you. I've been violated losing my son, but of course, like you quite rightly said, Princess, he's still out there. I've got a hope that one
Same things
day
happened to
my
my
little
son,
boy
though. Remember, so it's not about
is
that.
gonna get
We both lost a son. It's fine. I talk to mine now, but
that's what I'm
it's
at. Well,
very hard.
You've given me positive hope to hang on in here. And suicidal as I was actually, because I don't lie to anyone. It had been a real battle this lockdown with these trolls and everything else I've gone for over 16 years. I did nearly give up. I did. I did. I really did. And I thought, you know what, I can't. I've got to hang on for Jimmy Joe. I've got to hang on to see him in my earthly lifetime, have a glass of beer, have that arm around him that I shared with him at Shepherd's Bush when we were walking around like little mates.
It
He had
may
a lovely
even
day.
change when he has children himself. That could trigger something there. Lots of things could happen in his life to bring him back to you. You just don't lose faith in that, because I think it will happen.
It's not that, my darling woman. It's poisonous. Women and men are like it as well. Like no man, unless you're an absolute scumbag, or a woman for that matter, deserves to lose their kid. Losing my kid has cost me my earthly life. She had the brass neck to scream at me. It was all about her when she was back in contact with me. I went, it's not about you. It's nothing about you no more. It's about Jimmy Joe. And she used him again as a pawn. And when she found out I'd lost the Ferrari and the big house and I didn't have the business anymore, I was on the floor with money. I was surplus to requirement, guys. What could I bring to her? Nothing. So she done a disappearing act again and was like, you've got nothing to offer me. See you later. Not what was best for our Jimmy Joe. Not what was best for our son, who absolutely idolised me in that instant of meeting me and was crying in my arms and I was crying in his arms. She was videoing it, DJ. She was videoing it. That's satanic. Like, what are you doing? It's not a birthday celebration. I've been praying for this day for all my life. My earthly life's been on hold, and you're videoing my son running to me and jumping in my arms crying at 12 years old, and I'm crying and rubbing his hair, telling him how much I loved him, how I've missed him, and not a day's gone by that I've not dreamed of this moment, and she's smiling satanically behind a video camera. Honestly, I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and I've just gone through such difficult... I'm not sort of saying that Tony hasn't gone through difficult times, or Freedom Fighter hasn't, or any of
the
side chat. When she done that to me, she picked me up when I was on the floor and she dropped me again. And my God, did I fall like the Titanic, mate. Wow.
But at least you know that happens, and at least you can read it in others. If you do get into another relationship, you've got...
Oh, I won't get in another relationship. I was in a relationship. I was single for 9 years after dating a few birds after Lee. I've always dated a few little treacle pies, SpongeBob SquarePants, and... I've got a lot to offer as in love to offer, and at the time I had finances that was good, and so on and so forth. But honestly, I'm far too nice a human being for this world, far too nice a man, and if I don't meet one, I'll be happy in heaven. I've no time for really. I've found a lot of women now are very, very narcissistic, very narcissistic. And if it's not meant to be for me, babe, it's not meant to be for me. I've had my relationships, I've been happy. I let the best woman go out of my earthly life, which was Laura. Her mum and dad, just an amazing woman that I'll miss to the day I pass over to heaven, and I'll meet her again in heaven, and I'll apologise for leaving her. It was the biggest mistake of my life, the biggest mistake. I regret it to the day I pass home. It was the biggest mistake. I wish to God I never ever split up with her. But hey ho, like you said earlier on, I can't live in the back. We can't live in the past.
Jeremy, are you serious about this?
Yes.
Oh my God. Right, you little scumbag. It's on now. Ooh.
You've got the message I just sent you on Facebook. Yeah?
Oh,
You on about that one?
son of a bitch.
What?
But like I said, I'm not doing anything till gone midnight, so...
Sorry, Scott, for cutting you off there.
Sorry, I had to make sure that was actual true, and you... Whoa. This is going to get very interesting. I hope they throw the fucking book at you. Ugh. People like that make me fucking sick. Sorry, guys.
I don't know what we're talking about. Can someone fill me in?
No. I'll fill you in later on when it's all been dealt with, because this is legal proceedings now, and that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's quite princess. No worries. No worries, babe. It's
It's just
I
another
think
person's
everybody-
life that has just been destroyed, and person that I care about
Horrible.
as well. Another person that I care about. Oh, you're a
No,
fucking wanker.
Too many
You think
nasty,
it's funny?
disgusting people that are fucking.
Yes, and you've got it on your channel as well, haven't you, you idiot? You've learnt nothing. You've learnt fucking nothing, or you just don't care. Probably both, actually, because you are a narcissist. Factual. And
your bed, you people.
and know who you are as well. By the way, we know a lot of stuff about you.
On a serious note, though, seriously, right? They're still all the pussies because all these trolls still won't come to my house.
Oh no, but we've got their addresses to their houses and their friends' houses and their families' houses as well. Don't fucking try it.
Keyboard warriors, but yeah, that's a different story now. It's a different day, isn't it?
Exactly, but he's going to be dealt with, and she's going to be dealt with as well, and anybody else. This channel is now copyrighted. Tony's channel is now copyrighted. Jamie's is, Ian's is, Miss Angela's is. Take any of our content and use it, you lose your
And you're
channels.
also opening into a contract as well on every channel. We'll just put on every bottom of the video, if this contact is taken, you are breaching into a contract. And you don't have to sign a contract to have it as a contract. As soon as you enter the stream, you are opening into a contract, because the contract's written at the bottom of every video. That's the contract.
Yep.
So,
That's why I have a description the way I do. For that reason. And you still haven't learnt your lesson. I thought I was pretty plain yesterday. Or does it really mean me having to really lose my shit for you to actually get it? Possibly. Probably not, actually. I'm not exactly using the full deck right now.
The reason these imbeciles behave the way they do, though, is they know that YouTube are very lackluster to do correct. So they know that the scale is tipped in the wrong favour. They know they've got I don't know what it is. YouTube need to pull their finger out. They need to start protecting more good human beings and showing these trolls, listen, we'll reinstate accounts 5, 6, 7, 8 times until you get bored and do one. Because otherwise they're not going to get bored, are they? Look what these trolls done to me in August. Do you guys here that are like family, right? Do you honestly think that after they didn't succeed in getting my account blocked, because after 2 weeks YouTube reinstated it after investigating, seeing clearly that I was doing a lot of good on the channel, not for them, they ain't earning anything out of me, but I was doing good for humanity, and they should have been applauding that. And do you think the trolls went, oh well, never mind, we tried and died, we'll just leave Scott alone? Now, of course they didn't. They've been targeting me solidly for months with different handles, different names, different this, different that, to try and get what they've finally achieved to get done on Monday, which is another blocking of my name and account.
Well, honey, I don't think that was the reason that was done. I think it may be able to do something else. I'm going to speak to the mod involved and then take it up with them and do it properly, but I will look into it. But
nothing against Scotland at
I
all.
will go with the mod that's done it.
Joe, fuck off. Sorry, Vic, for using that language.
So it's blocked already. It's already done it. I'm too quick for you. Blocked him on StreamYard, then YouTube. I'm fucking quick.
You what, mate? Magic Cocoa Pops this morning, ain't you?
I'm always quick when it comes to fucking wankers like that.
need to be now. It's the fucking.
Why don't you go and put some more
doesn't it?
shit on your channel that we can actually use to build the case against you, you moron? Sorry, guys.
That's all right. I think everyone. I think DJ, everybody that's good like you, like me, Tony, everybody. We've all had enough now, innit? We're sick and tired of it. It's fucking nonsense, and it needs stopping. Bollocks. I've had enough of it myself. What it does is it
That's
brings
a
your
good
mood
local.
down.
Actually,
It really does bring your mood down.
takes a lot for me to get my mood down to that degree, but
Yeah. But it did, didn't it?
it
It
just
brought me
means I
down.
have to meditate more during the day, which takes time out of my day. So yeah, it is affecting me, but
I meditate, didn't you?
yes. Oh, for goodness sake.
Can I
It's
just put
meditating
it out there, right?
pervert.
Everybody,
Oh,
I've
my
just
God.
If I just put it out there, right? If you support this channel and you like the content we do, people like Joe that comes up, if you look at the bit on the message, there is actually dots on it. If you click on it, there you'll see that there's a button that says report on it. If you click on that button and you can report him for bullying and hate speech and harassment, it would actually help to actually close down those channels. So I'm opening it to everybody who's on the stream. There's 27 of us. If you can do that for us, I'll be grateful. And I'm sure the other people on stream will be grateful as well. Because we need to actually get these horrible, nasty, corrupt channels taken down. Carry on, Vix.
Good morning,
Yes, I do have
Stacey.
quick fingers. That'd be the actual DJ part of it, isn't it? What would be the point of being a DJ without having quick fingers?
Well, I'm good, mate. Just making a joint.
Nice.
He's all right, mate. He's fucking rolling a bifter. Happy days. Got his crackers and cheese ready. Got his munchies on the go.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that is well rude. Behave yourselves.
Okay. Lost little girl, that's comical.
I can't leave that up there, though, for goodness sake.
You got... Oh, mate, that's a tongue-in-cheek one, isn't it?
It's only fucking is. Oh,
We need a little bit of humour. I've noticed the heaviness.
Humour, yeah, but smart, a little bit much, especially this time of morning. But yeah, that's what they do. But really love it when it goes past midnight and I deal with him properly. And I still know where he lives and everything now. I've got sent it. And that's got nothing to do with the John Morris situation before you try and turn that back on me. I've got timestamped when I was sent this evidence. And it was recently, very recently. So you can shut the fuck up about that. YouTube will have the actual footage of Morris's stream. And you'll be able to see what I've typed. I did not ever in my life ask for pictures of him. Wish I hadn't seen pictures of him now because, oh, really? Well, we've all got things to bear, haven't we? That was bitchy, wasn't it? Oh, damn it.
But like I says,
They'll get bored and do one.
The more people that report it, the better outcome it'll be. Because obviously there's people on the channel that do support what we're actually doing. So I'm asking them rather nicely and politely if you can report
I know.
it. As well.
I've been getting more shit, but that's just one of them things, isn't it? I mean,
but you know, because we can't. We can report it, but the way that it tends to work is the more people that report it, the more serious the case. So it makes YouTube take it off much quicker.
It wouldn't actually matter in my circumstances. I've already found this out because of the seriousness of my case, for example, and the fact that it hasn't been sorted out yet. it gives the cops a lot more powers to do things a lot more quickly. And while YouTube are dealing with 2 people, or 3 should I say now, I'm going to give them a list of other people to deal with at the same time, so it's going to eliminate a lot of this shit. I'm not messing about now. Like I said, I was going to forget about it all. I was right there to forget about it all, and then all of a sudden you idiots do things like this to provoke me even more, and it's like...
I'm not one for gassing, but I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I'm a real honest fella. Don't tell lies. I don't give a shit who believes it. I don't lie. It brought my health crashing down, what these people are doing, and they need outing, mate, because if you've not got a strong character, you could quite easily take your life. You could quite easily do it off the back of these scum. So they need to be gone.
This is what I was saying last night.
Well done, DJ, for doing it. Well done for doing it. It needs doing. Everyone needs to be told now that they're going. They're out. It's not a platform for them. Go and get on the dark web, you scumbags. Fuck off on that. Stop going and bouncing on that channel and then coming onto this and upsetting everybody with your egotistical...
Yes, I know. I'm funny when I swear. I know. You people love it, and because it does get me into rather a lot of trouble. But then again, I've got no filter either. So I've had to deal with that for the past 5 years, and I've got a lot more time with that as well. So my temper is like a manageable level. My sarcasm is lowered as well. My subtleness, it's all gone down. It's all at a manageable level now. So that's why I can deal with a lot of this shit and other people can't. Because I've dealt with it from an early age. And from an early age, seeing the stuff I have done and witnessing the stuff I have done, it's sort of like prepares you a lot quicker and a lot easier for adult life. Yeah,
when you're sitting,
it fucks you up, granted, but it's given me a lot of tips as well. Yeah. So,
well, when you've seen dead bodies taken out of people's houses
out of my life, I wouldn't change a thing because I'm on the right path, and I know that. Yeah, it would have been nice not to be attacked so many times, but it happened for a reason.
But there we go. And when you've seen dead bodies taken out body bags out of your house, you've actually seen someone smashed over the head with an hammer, someone that's actually had their ear taken off, and it's happened in the area I actually lived growing up as a child. Let's think about it that way as well.
Seeing the news recently where 10 people got stabbed in Croydon, I mean, that's dark shit. And then you people come on YouTube and try and make people's lives darker. Why? Oh, I sound like a sub.
And if you don't believe me, you can check it back. By all means. A lady and a partner killed the dad. So
that's funny.
Inside the house. And they actually locked him in the bathroom, and they actually were beating him up black and blue, and they actually killed the poor guy, and he actually was taken out in a body bag, and that happened just across the road from where I am. And then we have my street, we've had people being hit by a hammer, we've had people with ears being bitten off, and all sorts of things. Just check it up if you don't believe me. It's all in news. It's all been in news.
You're right, Mark.
Hello, Mark. Good to see you back, mate.
Exactly. How have you been? All right? Hopefully you're well. I meant to phone you, but then all this troll shit started, and I got a bit sidetracked. And then before I knew it, it's like 3 in the morning. I don't think you would have appreciated the phone call at 3 in the morning. I know I wouldn't.
Do you know what's really funny though? These trolls, right? Some of them are very educated people, believe it or not, and they actually do know aspects of the law, but they don't know the law in depth. So they actually end up fucking themselves because there's other statutes and other laws you can get on them. So trolls can be educated, but they're not that educated in other ways as well. So if you want to troll by all means. You'll always get caught in the end.
But bearing in mind this, that now this is going to be going up the chain of command and it will get looked at. The ringleaders will get picked up as well because they will go through all the chats of everybody involved, all the live streams involved. They can get all that information before comments get deleted. So you're fucking yourselves royally. And all I wanted was an apology and a retraction. And all you guys are going to get all the flack now because I'm not backing down now.
Apologise. They're not interested in apologising. They don't care. I've got news for the trolls. They're going to hell on D-Day, and I'm no liar. So good luck. Good luck.
That's spiritual hell, not he's going to put you in a hell.
No, I'm not doing anything. On D-Day, when you come out of your body and it's time to go home to heaven or go to hell, you're going to hell. You know, there's human beings that have cost their life through trolls, that have been cost their life through trolls, DJ. And
their souls are in hell, so the trolls definitely need to be there, because suicide is a sin.
They're already in hell as we speak on this stream. They're already dancing with the devil. And the only way they can get their soul back is by behaving themselves while they're alive, to release themselves from the devil, to then engage back with their soul, to then save themselves for a D-Day that they go home to heaven. If they don't behave themselves and they don't engage back with their soul, they're going to be met with that devil to go and meet their soul. Simple as that. Because they've lost the ability, they've lost the ability to have a word with themselves. They've lost the ability because the devil doesn't let them have a word with themselves, to tell themselves off, to tell themselves, no, this is not right, I should stop this behaviour. And when you're hurting good human beings that don't deserve to be hurt and they're having a life of misery because of it, that's all being seen by Father Jesus, amen. As much as you guys are not as religious as I am, it's all being monitored, it's all being seen. So what do they expect is going to happen when 40, 50 years passes and it's time for them to leave this homework world that we're on? This is homework. I've passed my homework. I've been home to heaven. I've been sent back. I've been home. And that's gospel truth. So God help them. I pity them on their D-Day. They will not be so cocky and so arrogant when they're out of their body. They will absolutely shat themselves. And that's gospel truth, and I don't say that lightly. Okay, it's, they're really doing damage, not only to us while we're alive, but they're doing excessive damage to their soul that's getting pulled further and further and further apart from this earthly world, and thus far getting pulled further apart from heaven. Because we've got heaven, this world, hell. And the more and more they keep on misbehaving, guys, the more and more hell.
That's my personal opinion. This is hell right now.
It is hell. This is hell, and there's a further hell, trust me. And this is homework of where we go in the future. And if we pass it, DJ, we are blessed. I can promise you, with the most beautifulest place, I cannot put it into words how wonderful this place is, DJ. It is absolutely beyond any dictionary word on the English Oxford Dictionary language that I can put into words about how beautiful this heavenly place is. It's absolutely off the scale epic.
I feel it in my heart every day. And I have that feeling every day in my heart. It's like I did lose my faith for a while, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. I lost my faith for a while. Was more into my Buddhism than being Christian, and my body was out of kilter, my religion was out of kilter, and I thought, well, the only way I can actually sort this out is to actually balance everything.
Balance the scales.
Life is all about actual balance, and to go through all the shit that you're going through right now, and to be able to smile and to be able to live with yourself and know that everything you've done today is the best you could possibly do, and go to bed like that every day, then I've done all I can.
That's it.
I don't go out of my way to piss people off. If I do, I always apologise.
I do. It comes naturally to
I
apologise.
treat people with respect. My mother brought me up very well. So I say please and thank you and all of that. Probably why I sound so posh, because my mum used to make me speak very well. And even though living in London is difficult because you sound more cockney by the day, but that's sort of like ship sailed when I lived in Brighton for over 20 years. So that's
just
not
a
going to
cop Mark
change.
Sweeney there. Marky boy, I love you, my brother. Mark, we are above them already, bruv. That rise above them, I don't know, you won't know it until we're home to heaven, but they've gone already, mate. They're already in hell, so we're already above them.
Take his name out of your mouth. It's being sorted out and it's going to be done. You can't be saying things like that to people. I mean, oof.
This mensch,
Talking
I don't know what he's
people
talking
with
about.
cancer is ridiculous.
I've heard
Right.
Steve-O that I was speaking about him. Like he's going around pissing off everyone's channels. He's upset Stevie. You know Steve-O, don't you, DJ? Is it Stevie or Steve-O? I forget his name.
You mean Steve-O Mac, you mean?
Yeah, Steve-O Mac, that's it. He's upset.
Well, I don't really give a fuck about him either, because he's doxed me twice. He's put my life
relatives
in
die of cancer. Believe
my
it
mother
or
died
not.
of cancer, so
yeah.
That,
and we've also got people on this channel that have also got trying to survive cancer and still fighting to survive cancer.
Hang on,
so pack it in.
Right, this is it now. Let's just listen to me a minute, mate. All of us now, and you as well, DJ, my sweetheart. Right, this is what we've got to learn now. This is what the satanic fuckers want. Do not engage with them. If they come into the feed, block them. Do not even mention that you're blocking them. Just automatically do it. All we're giving them as good human beings is strength to carry on their pathetic behaviour because they feed off of that energy. Fuck off. Okay? You're scum. And on D-Day, I promise you, on my soul, on Father Jesus' name, you are going to hell for what you've done on this earthly world. And guarantee you I'm no liar. You are gone. You're going. Slagging off cancer people. Slagging off people, calling them this, calling them that, making people upset, good human beings, bringing them down into your gutter level. You're on your way. And you've done it all yourself with your own free will that you were blessed to have by Father Jesus going on the cross. He didn't go on the cross for you to have free will, for you to hurt his sons and daughters. You're in big trouble. Big trouble.
You're lucky that my dad's not
he went on the cross. He drew through the hand
so
and the
if you
feet
like a ton of bricks. And that's
to
honest.
Make the right decisions. You've got people on this channel and other channels that are going out of their way to use the free will they've been gifted to hurt Father Jesus' sons and daughters. Well, I've got real good news for you. You are going to hell. This is no lie. I'm not mad. I'm not mental. This is no fruit and cut. Sorry for the unwell brothers and sisters out there to coin these phrases, because now I'm angry. Because now you're talking about brothers and sisters of all of us that are good, that have gone home to heaven early through cancer. You've got poor gal there that's battling cancer. How dare you, Mencho? Shush! Because you're in big trouble. So shush! Change your ways, my friend, before you find yourself screaming and going backwards at 1,000 miles an hour with a devil's arm around you. Because you think this is just it. You think this is just the only world we live on. We've got a constant battle to keep our souls intact to our human body. You keep on losing yours to the devil with your satanic behaviour.
Right,
I suggest you change your ways, my friend. I suggest you change your ways and stop abusing Sister Gal. Stop abusing anybody else that you're abusing. Look at yourself and ask yourself, are you being the best you that you possibly can be while you're alive on this earthly lifetime? And if you can stand in a mirror and Joe and say, yeah, I'm being a wonderful human being, then good luck on your D-Day, mate, because you're not, are you?
Narcissists can't do that, Scott. No, narcissists can't do that.
someone off that's battling cancer. Gal, I pray for you, my darling. I hope you get cancer clear. I hope you have a lovely earthly lifetime as best as you possibly can have it with you and your family. Amen. And you satanic scum, I'm coming for you, yeah, and you are going. Mark my words, I'm no liar on Father Jesus' name, amen. You think you're getting away with upsetting all my family? It's not happening. It is not happening. I'm absolutely appalled and disgusted at what I've seen going on YouTube. I'm actually appalled and disgusted at the amount of negativity running through this whole platform. I'm absolutely appalled and disgusted at the amount of human beings that have taken their life because of YouTube. Not new YouTube necessarily, but the things that go on YouTube that are not being vetted. I'm sorry, but you people that have lost your soul that want to tippy-tappy, it's a coin Alex Bellfield's phrase, yeah? Tippy-tappy on the tablet, tippy-tappy on the computer, not in tune with heaven, not in tune with Father Jesus, God, or the ever-growing, ever-loving, heavenly family. You
it's not
are
about religion,
so
though,
close.
Scott, remember. It's not all
It's not
about that.
I'm talking about heaven, and I'm talking about hell. It's nothing to do with religion. It's about good, and it's about bad. I'm not about religion. I'm about, if you're good, you're going home to heaven.
Mentioning it to
If you're
God,
bad,
mentioning God is good, is about religion, isn't it? It's not all about that.
God's given his only son, Father Jesus, to us to warn us, and everyone that's good got the ability to be able to warn their fellow good brothers and sisters. At least we can say on D-Day we warned everybody, we told them, so there will not be no excuses this time, DJ. They will not be able to stand in front of Father Jesus and go, why did you not warn us? We would have changed our ways. Because this time they are going to hell. There's going to be no reprieve from Father Jesus where we're going to be going, do you know what? I didn't warn you. I'm ever so sorry about that. I should have given someone a warning to give you. I should have given Scott, DJ, Jamie, Tony, Bill, Ben, the Flower Pot Men a chance to warn you. This time they've been warned in content, in posts.
You're taking the oil. Nice.
Horrible people.
Go, what kind of oil is
Well,
it? And I would
this
definitely
stage,
say the THC oil is a lot better than the CBD. Take
I want to do
both.
what's best. I want to do what's best, and I don't want to try to set anybody. I'm going to draw myself from the chat because that's the best thing we can do because it's getting out of hand. No offence to anybody.
Yeah, no, it's getting out of hand when people are slagging off cancer people, isn't it? It's just disrespectful, and I think that we've just got to stop them people coming in the room because it's too.
It's already done, so that's a non-issue. That's why I've been monitoring.
I don't speak about it. I don't need to speak about it anymore. It will be happening. That's gospel truth. Everything I say will be happening. Every single thing I say will be happening. So that's it. I don't need to talk about it anymore. And I can come out of the room if I'm a bit too passionate because I am passionate. I am very passionate.
We're going to be changing the subject anyway because.
Let's get on the subject then, because religion is a hard thing for a lot of people to talk about. Heaven and hell, but people are a little bit more acceptable to talk about because they know that if you're good, you're going home, and if you're bad, you're going there. Simple as that. And I'm getting a little bit fed up with seeing comments to people, you know, that are battling. Like I'm reading, Gal, I'm reading your things here, and it's just, you know, I pray for you, my darling. I hope everything turns out good for you. Amen. And for anyone that hasn't got the same notion as me and DJ or Jamie or Jamie's dad, to wish well for somebody suffering.
This is the thing, you know. She still comes in the chat and she's still positive and she's battling cancer. I mean, for goodness sake, what does that say to you? It says a damn lot about your character, my lady, and, well.
Yeah, cool. Well done, you, Gal, for having a smile on your face in the diversity, looking diversity in the face and beating it down with both hands and saying, you won't better me, you won't beat me, you won't succumb, I won't.
If you take the THC oil as well, you'd be smiling a hell of a lot more. That's all I can say, because it does work. I mean, what I will say, though, I'm not going to be coming off my meds just in case it's working with my meds to a degree. I'm going to find out which combinations are doing what here because it needs to be done on that and doing things very carefully. Let my GP know everything that's going on.
Oh, dear, oh, Lord.
I think being more emotional about this now has actually helped the situation. And the fact that I can sleep on it now as well has made me think about things in a whole new different light, and that's why I'm not putting up with it anymore. I'm just going to let it go. Because everybody's been saying, oh, you're doing so much better, you've let things go, you've gone here, and yeah, I have. But then again, what kind of person would that make me if I just sort of like think, oh, they can deal with it all? No, that's not a good friend. I always have my friends' backs, and if I can do something to help, I will. And I'm already doing something along those lines anyway, so adding a few more names to it means nothing to me anyway, because I'm going to get the shit regardless. They might as well just take it all on.
Well, look,
And then my
DJ,
treatment's
I don't know.
Start, so.
I only know Gal from, I think only 2 or 3 times noticing her in the room. But look at how just passionate I've got for her. She is my sister. We're going home to heaven. Dare anyone speak ill of someone on the earthly world that's going through this tragedy at the moment and this crisis? This is where I revved up then. I apologise to Father Jesus, amen. But I really did get angry. I thought, I can't believe this. Where's the humanity? What has happened on this world? It's just barbaric, isn't it? How can you look at another human being going through such a battle at the moment and not want to put your arm around them? Wow. So let it be a warning, and I hope that is disgraceful, absolutely disgraceful.
Seeing how much the actual world's changed in the past 2 years.
Poor gal comes on here to interact with someone good like you, to interact with lovely Jamie and his dad, to interact with everyone else that's on here that's a beautiful human being and a Father Jesus loving son and daughter, yeah? Even if they don't know they are. She comes on here for a bit of support, for a little bit of a cuddle, for a little bit of relaxing time with a cup of tea and perhaps a digestive biscuit. She doesn't come on here to be abused.
No.
It's just, I don't hate anyone, and I'm very slow to anger. I'm beginning to hate people, and I'm beginning to get very quick to anger.
I've noticed.
I really am. I'm utterly disgraceful this world, and it really needs a wake up and a wake up call.
See, this is
anyway. Let's
to get you into meditation and stuff like that. You'd find it brilliant, because my temper was worse than yours, a lot worse, and
you're welcome, Gal. My temper's brilliant. My temper only rears up ever, and you can ask any of my friends in 10 and 20 years, is for scumbags that do this to my brothers and sisters. My good brothers and sisters that are on this earthly world like you. And I stuck up for you the other day when someone had a go. You said you're sleeping with your dogs. Vile. Disgraceful.
Yeah, he sleeps on my bed. Okay.
I said to you, "Good day, sweetheart.
Don't get upset about it." He never used to, but it was about been over a year now.
I pity them. They're in trouble. They're in serious trouble.
I was having a lot of seizures and it didn't get to me.
What do we do for them, though? What do we do? What do I do? I've tried it every which way but loose, to coin the Clint Eastwood phrase. I've been nice. I've been compassionate. I've been empathetic. I've been understanding that they might have a few issues in their earthly life which has developed into they're a horrible person. I'm going out of my way to try and stop them for their D-Day, getting the shock of their life. But I can't lead them to the watering hole. Okay, they need to lead themselves. And someone needs to tell them in their circle of close physical friends that you're being an idiot on YouTube. Why has no one that's being a scumbag got a physical friend in their earthly life that's going, why are you on YouTube wishing someone ill health with cancer, you sick fucking lowlife? Excuse my
I do that all the
everybody.
time, especially to friends. I always know how it is.
If I was on YouTube, for example, and one of my friends see me on YouTube, and I'm very blessed to have 10-year and 20-year friendships. If someone's seen me doing wrong and they know how religious I am, and they know how Father Jesus loves,
my fingers have been very quick today. I've been deleting stuff all bloody morning, and I don't normally do that on my channel. I normally let other people do it, but I'm doing it myself now because I've had enough.
Good.
Because I'm a lot quicker than a lot of the mods on here anyway. I see things quicker and I react quicker. because I know what I want in my own head.
Yeah, course, Princess. Let's liven it up. Let's liven it up for Gal. Sabina, thank you for your comment. Let's liven it up for your great, terrific human beings that are in the side chat. Let's not bring it down anymore. Let's not give these wrong uns that are coming in here to attack any more airtime. They don't deserve it. They're not in our league.
How do you guys like the idea, though, of me putting my body cam on Leo and you can actually see what he does on a daily basis? Would you find that kind of interesting? Seeing things from his point of view? Probably be rather embarrassing, probably for me, but because he can be a little shitbag. Yeah.
DJ, is he a therapy?
He is, yes.
Yeah, no, beautiful. God's loving creatures, isn't it? Wonderful gift to be able to help a human being. Yeah, do it. Do it. You know, why not?
Because that's going to be, it's going to be a little pictures of me on camera as well, which I don't know whether I'm cool with that. Because he's
maybe you can put a tutu on to dance. Maybe dress Leo up as well.
Oh, I've dressed him up in a flag before, but I wouldn't put clothes on him. And the only time he's had anything on him is a Lest We Forget flag for the veterans. And that's when I went up there on the 17th of March. 17th of no, fucking hell. Bloody oil, October. I'll get the date right in a minute.
See, that's what that oil does for you.
I know. Yes, but the fact is, I haven't had any seizures in 4 days. That is the most important thing for me because it's reduced my pain levels as well. I'm not in any pain. I can sleep. I can dream. No nightmares.
Well, there's never been a more true saying than it. There's never been a more true saying. Use the phrase "there's good and bad in everything" because there you go. That can be a lot of bad.
The memory part, it comes back, so it's not like it's permanent and it's a bad thing. But having, I mean, if you guys knew what one seizure felt like, just one, and magnify that by 30 to 40 times, and then you sort of like know half of how I'm feeling on a daily, because I can have up to 40. They're not, most of them are pseudo seizures, but they feel exactly the same, so my body feels the same way. Now if they're the tonic-clonic kind, they wipe me out. So if I have a balance of the two, half my body feels like it's wiped out, the other half feels I'm on a lot of caffeine and I can't get any balance or any rest or anything. So that's why my sleeping patterns are all over the place, why I'm getting stressed out all the time. It's not just because of all of this stuff. But now I've managed to balance that part out a little bit. I've got more time now to sort of like watch what the hell is going on here. And I do not like what I'm seeing. I've been all over YouTube. I've been watching a lot of older stuff and seeing how different some of you guys are typing now, and all the new alliances you're making, all the wrong decisions you're going down, and it's like, yes, it does. But this is the thing. I started just taking normal hemp oil first, and that helped with the sleeping part. And then I changed it to one with caning in it, which my body felt a lot better. Gave me a lot more energy, natural, high. Not high as in high. High is the wrong word. It does help, but to get the most help, if you've got the most sort of physical problems, would be THC CBD, which is it's slightly different. You can get it online, you can get it from people, but the fact that I've trusted somebody and they've sent me down some good oil, which is legal, and it's actually helping me in ways that I never thought it would, you know. And to be pain-free for 4 days, not have any seizures for 4 days, and get sleep in all
As I
those
said,
4
you
days.
don't
It's just like, whoa, what the hell?
You don't want to get reliant on that, DJ.
No, it's not
You need to
about being reliant. This is another thing as well. Like people
No,
will
but
worry
we all
about.
become like that once it's doing us good. We can all, it's going to be forever. We need to take that. I think you need to look at
I'm going to be.
be,
I'm not coming off all of my. I'm going to be getting the actual medication I need for my seizures off the doctor, whether or not he prescribed them this week, next week, the week after. He's going to prescribe them because he's going to get a lawsuit if he doesn't. Because every time I'm having a seizure, I'm putting myself in danger, and he knows that stuff he's put me on doesn't work. He's actually seen it with his own eyes. It's fucking nuts. I'll get a new doctor if I have to. It's just stupid.
well, I'm lucky I got a good doctor, but it did take some time to get one.
He used to be. This I don't think he liked dealing with maybe the emotional. He's changed after he's got more involved in my assault, and I don't think he likes it. Because you see it in his eyes, when he looks at you now, it's like,
What do you mean that he's looking at you as if you're the cause of it?
No, cause is the wrong word as well. It's like he's probably feeling hurt that I'm going through this hurt, and that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. He's got a lot of empathy for his patients, and I think that might be affecting him somewhat. He's trying to distance himself from. I don't know, because he's changed.
Actually, I think you should speak. I think it's quite good. You should get a letter wrote by him. He might be able to help you move if you need to move.
Yeah.
Which
I am moving.
Said,
I'm moving to Yorkshire. That's fine. I've decided. Since I've decided that, a lot of things have changed for me too. So it's like.
That's what you do. You shouldn't be going through this. You shouldn't be going through this situation. This piece of satanic wrong shouldn't be nowhere near you. It's disgraceful. And you need to be in a sanctuary. You, Leo, and your family, all happy, going for walks with your animals that you love and they love you, without no fear of looking over your shoulder. No one wants to live like that. And just
in this area, I can't be like that for obvious reasons. I've got to keep an eye on Leo all the time, because if he smells that smell, he's off.
You shouldn't be there. I cannot believe that we're living in a society that it's shocking. It actually brings me close to tears. How you can be so violated, but you've got to go to the shops, go up the road, go shopping, go to the park, go here, go there, and run the risk every single day you come out of your front door of seeing the geezer. The geezer is in the whole life, the satanic loser that done this to you. And I just think it just shows the state of this earthly world that we're living on. It proves my whole point in its entirety, that this world has fallen through its arsehole. Simple. And just briefly, just to answer Brent the gent. Brent, I don't hate anyone, okay, which is why I don't commit murder in my heart every day. I just pity, knowing what I know is going to happen to what I call these satanic scumbags. And they are satanic because they're in hell, so that's why I call them satanic. The only way I don't call them satanic is when they release themselves from hell and they become human again. Something that is not happening on this world when you've got human beings, apparently, and I'll put the brackets around that, working for the council, working apparently for the police.
I get Brent's point, because he has a similar religion to me as well, because he's like a Buddhist too. So I actually get where he's coming from. No, it's not, but...
No, he's not hate. I just educated him. I think he's probably a lovely fella. Or
he
a
is
woman,
a
or whoever he is.
But Brent's lovely. I've known him for a while.
Listen, when you know what you know as I know, and I do know a lot, trust me, I'm very in tune with heaven, believe you me, I don't need to hate, do I? Why would I need to hate when I know the D-Day end result for these people? I don't need to hate. They need to start hating themselves and changing their ways. I don't need to hate. I'm safe. I'm home to heaven. They're not. I ain't got to hate them, have I? I pity them. I pity where they're going. It's not a nice place. We'll just leave it at that. So thanks, Brent the gent. I know you didn't mean anything by it, my brother. But trust me, my mate, I don't hate. If I can drill into somebody to change their ways and save their soul, then I've done something good, haven't I? Before I go home from here. We all know we're living in a world that the devil and Father Jesus fight against. You ain't got to be religious or believe in anything to know that these things are going on. Okay? Anyone that pretends they don't know that, they're just lying to themselves. Okay? They're just lying to themselves. So, because like Gal just said there, hate's a very strong word.
Oh, I don't hate anyone. It's not about hate for me.
A legend, isn't it? Look. Come on, Scott, I couldn't see that quiz having to guess, but still won. Yeah, I did. I was just picking things and getting them right.
Oh, well, that quiz I had the other day, you mean?
Hilarious, Mike. There was Mags. Mags had me in stitches because she was going blue, 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 blue. I was screaming in my daughter's face. It was blue and it was green. And do you know what made me laugh? And I literally rolled into the recovery position because I could just picture her doing it.
I did, yeah.
Honestly, I was wetting myself.
I am feeling better, thank you. Like I said, it's going to... Oh, dearie me. I think it's going off.
Anyway, nice occurs in the room and all the regulars that pop into your rooms, babe, and...
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Heaven Harmony's coming. Hello to him.
You alright, Heaven?
To him.
Oh, yeah. No. It's a bloke. He's a bloke. I've seen him on camera, so he's a bloke. You alright, Heaven?
Was he the one doing the Macarena on the camera? Yeah, DJ Heaven.
Probably right, actually.
Hey, Macarena. He was doing right, wasn't he? He was taking it to Heaven doing a Macarena.
Oh my God, not again. Why is it people coming over and taking over this channel? Oh my God. Oh, never mind. It's all in good spirit, I suppose.
Good. Anyone heard from Angela? Is she getting on all right today?
She's in court.
Oh, is she? What, again? Twice?
Yeah, it's a 2-day
She
search.
ain't told us.
It's a 2-day
She
session.
ain't told us. She's the judge, isn't she? She's keeping it all secret. If we had a little trip down to the courthouse now, expecting her to see her in the dock, she'd have the old wig on, the robe. Your Honour, Angela. Giving out the orders. No, Sabina, darling. Of course, my princess. Don't be silly. Don't be silly, sweetheart. I never say that, my darling sister. Just because you don't believe doesn't mean that you're not part of us, sweetie. You're entitled to have your own opinion, my sweetheart. Free will, sweetie. As long as you're nice, Sabina. The best you that you possibly can be, my darling woman.
This guy doesn't give up. He's fucking leaving stuff on my other videos now. Carry on, please, because I'm just reporting you to YouTube every time. Moron. Oh.
It's chasing Jamie. Not Jamie that does... Oh, Jamie from Freedom... I know who he means. Jamie from Freedom Fighters. Hello, Becky Boo. Why is Joe after everyone? I don't get on the chats. I ain't been on the chats for a little while. I don't really know what's been going on.
He's one of the biggest trolls on YouTube, didn't you know? But this is the thing.
I've heard a rumour. I've heard the rumours, yeah.
Right, this is what he did to me. I was on John Morris's channel. John Morris is a nice guy. He's got a wife and a young son. Lovely couple. Having a bit of an interesting time of it with trolls and all sorts on YouTube, but went over there just to chill out, have a nice time, and she noticed something on her screen talking about Mencho. Don't know what it was really about, but she said, "Did you just see that?" Those were her exact words. "Did you just see that?" And John, I think he said, "Not sure." And all I typed in rewind the stream a bit, you might see what you need to see. I didn't know it was the laptop she was looking at the time, but I do now. So she wouldn't have been able to rewind that part. But then I wouldn't have typed it in. But then he has the audacity to say I was asking for pictures of him online to dox him or to do whatever. I actually haven't.
I would love someone to dox me, and I'm not joking. I would bring him in my flat and lock the door, and I'd go, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh
Well,
dear.
your friend Steve O'Mac done exactly the same thing to me. So he's not a good guy at all.
Well, Becky Boo's in the chat, and she's saying that Joe is not a troll; he's a good man.
Well, if you think that, then you're more cuckoo than he is. Sorry, but I've seen plenty, and
also just be mindful, sweetheart, with what you see at Christmas time with what they done with my name. It might not be Joe. It could be someone that's opened up an account in his name. Like what they done with me. 10 Scott Andrew Horn accounts on Christmas Day coming into your live feed.
No, Sabina, that's not what he's saying. That's his beliefs, not anybody else's. If you don't believe in that kind of thing, then obviously not. You're free to believe in whatever or whoever you want. That's not what he's getting at.
Said to me, darling, I'm an atheist. I think she said I'm an atheist. Forgive me if I'm wrong, Sabina. I can't see the. Yeah, that's it, babe. Thank you, DJ. She said, I'm an atheist. Does that mean that I'm quite in trouble? Well,
no, of course not.
No, of course you're not. Mate. Of course you're not. As long as you are good, as long as you are the best you that you can possibly be to your own self. Don't worry about Father, Jesus, God, or any other religion. Just worry about if you can look yourself in the mirror and know that you've been the best you that you possibly can be.
If you can follow the golden rule, and the golden rule is the best one to follow, in my opinion, in every situation, then you've got nothing to worry about. Because it is all about respect. Yeah. And if you give out enough respect, you get enough back. And I try and respect everybody I meet. It's getting more difficult because obviously friends that I thought were friends, I've just backstabbed and...
Is that right, DJ?
I'm not sure about the address yet, but I will find out. But it was pictures and things like that, and he knows full well what happened to me and conversations we've had and that. But if you want to release it, go ahead. Just be incriminating yourself even more. Yeah, I do. This is the thing. Why I'm saying I'm a Christian and I'm a Buddhist. They contradict each other at times, but my moral compass is always there.
That's it.
And I go by my moral compass all the time, and I know.
I can relax knowing I've not done any wrong intentionally, and if I have made a mistake, I'm quick to apologise that night or the same day or tomorrow. It's the ones that it's the ones that haven't got the ability to do that need to start panicking. Ain't able to see that they've done wrong. But GTR is just, you couldn't say it any better, could you? Whether you're a believer or not, the important thing is to respect other people's beliefs and opinions, and that's exactly right.
Yep.
Exactly right. Well said, that person. God bless you and your family, and amen.
People are saying that because I've seen my mum recently, I'm crazy. Proof that I didn't. Again, DJ? Proof that I didn't see her. How can you? I seen it with my own eyes, okay? So please don't insult my intelligence. I've been on a lot of their channels recently. I was up all night doing research and stuff, so don't insult my intelligence. I've got eyes myself. I've got ears myself. And because you're a Modernist channel, and I know you're a Modernist channel, don't deny it. That's why you're sticking up for him. And I'm quite surprised you're a Modernist channel, because I didn't think you were like that either. Both you and Moggy are Modernist channel. Don't see why you would do that. Because you're nice people. You don't deserve that. How old does he look? What, in my opinion? He doesn't act his age, but he looks 25, 26 years old. No, but this is the thing, you shouldn't be doxxed. That is the whole point. Now, for me, yeah, the guy does know where I live because he's been in my house because I was stalked for a while. But it's other people now that have got in their heads that they could do the same thing, and that's what put my life in danger.
Yeah, no, that's not acceptable, is it? Not when you've gone.
Which Anthony are you referring to? There are a few on here. Be a bit more specific. Oh, you mean that one? Oh, yes, he is still at it. Yes. Yeah, Mr. Jevons is actually still at it. Yes. Oh, yeah, Mick, we have everything. Don't worry about it. We have his Facebook, all of it. So don't worry. He doctors
Yes,
people all the
Sabine.
time.
That's the one, innit? That's the one. Live by the mantra. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Damn right, girl. Booyaka shaka. That's how I am, innit? That's exactly the same as me, Sabine. I won't tolerate it twice, mate. Once, yeah, go on, I'll wipe your mouth. Do it to me again, game over.
Mhm.
Way.
Quite.
Then I say that, but then I am very forgiving as well. So annoying, and then I get hurt again, and it makes me wonder why I didn't stick to my regime.
Well, I actually did forgive it. And
Sabine, I
then,
use that phrase, never look down on someone unless you're helping them up.
I actually forgave a lot of it, and I'm thinking, you know, I felt a lot lighter for it as well because I'd made a decision to forget about it. And then I find out all this other stuff that they've done to other people, which I care about, and I'm like, absolutely not now, no.
Isn't it a funny old earthly world we live on? I know DJ Evan might be tongue-in-cheek joking, but I'm just going to use they actually do mean them. They'll coin you as mad for talking about an afterlife. They'll coin you as mental for talking about Father Jesus and having a belief. They'll talk about you're mad because you're passionate about your fellow brothers and sisters where most people are not. They'll call you mad because they see you defending Gal. They'll call you mad because they see you defending Sabina or DJ. You're mad, apparently, for sticking up for good human beings because we don't see enough of it, do we? That's why I'm mad. And I think we all need to start looking at ourselves. That's why I'm mad and mental, because we don't get enough. That
This is a funny thing, though. This is what makes it
ain't a
even...
nodding dog that will stick up for anyone that's getting bullied or hurt or abused.
Whilst I've been on air, he's tried to get in his channel, 3 times? He's been leaving comments all over my videos. Stupid. So he's trying to provoke me into something, which not a good idea, especially when I'm sitting on all of this as well. It doesn't just involve you, though, does it? You've got to think about people around you as well now. Because you've made other people sweat and think that you're coming after them because of your stupid podcast and things. Now the shoe's going to be on the other foot. And I'm not talking about threatening you at all. I'm talking about the law. The law's coming for you. And others like you. Because they made those laws for a reason, and they do enforce them as well, and they're getting a lot stricter about it.
Oh, there most certainly is. There most certainly is, DJ Evan. Most certainly is evil people in the world. Very, very evil. Unfortunately, I'm afraid to say. Well, I'm not afraid to say, but you get me drift. It's the phrase we.
Yeah, because your mod in his channel is all about saying shit about people all the time. So, are you really surprised that when people actually find out who he is and where he is, then they're not going to retaliate? That's a bit naive, isn't it? That's why I'm doing something about it now the right way, so that people don't get hurt here. Because I'm not about that. I don't want people getting violent and shit. I'm not about that. But it's got to be stopped. You're a mod on a channel that doxes people, that goes after people. That's not right. You know that's not right. And that's not a position that you should be in with your kids either, because it's not setting them a good example. And I know you're a good mum as well, and a good person. So I do not understand why you're a mod to somebody like that. Really. And Moggy and Luca as well. It surprises me there too that you're buying into all of this, because it's going to drag you down. Oh, but he's got always got a lot to fucking say though, hasn't he, Kurz? Always got a lot to say. It's always come out of his mouth. And that's recorded. So he hasn't done himself any favours. He's been coming on here. That's harassment. And the amount of accounts that he's got that I've had to block on my own channel alone. He still tries to provoke a reaction and harass me for it. No, it's not happening anymore. I've just been grinning and bearing it and blocking people and just carrying on. But when it's got targeted like this, it's getting way out of hand, and more people are getting dragged into it, and more people are getting hurt. It's going to stop, and it's going to stop today.
Yeah. Hello, Dre. Always get on with him in the chat.
Well, people don't come after you, Alan, because they'd be pretty stupid to do it. I mean, the backlash alone. Coming after somebody like you, a veteran, person who's blind, and I don't mean that disrespectfully either.
You know what it is though, DJ, don't we? They take your kindness for a weakness, they take your loveliness for a weakness, they take your lovely way about you for a weakness, and then when you snap...
But it's an actual strength, though. It's a strength, not a weakness.
They zap your strength away from you and you start snapping and retaliating in anger and upset, which we're all entitled to do because we're living on a free-willed earth.
I'm not angry.
And they start scratching their head and wondering why you've lost your temper. It makes me laugh. I'm like, you've been pushing me and poking me like a performing seal. And now you're wondering why finally I've lost my temper. Unbelievable, some people are. Their mentality is absolutely disgracefully low. And their moral compass, well, that's pointing one way only, isn't it? You all know that.
What, to his dick?
Anyone that doxes somebody and anyone that takes photos or gets photos off the Facebook. This is why I don't do these Facebook things and that, because there's too many. I only do my one for my Jimmy Joe in the hope that he will post to me or get in contact with me. It's the only reason I do it, is for my little man. You know, you only got to look at what goes on these sites, babe, when they're taking your photographs out and then putting them out there to people. It's just
no, actually, Heaven, he hasn't told the truth, and I'm going to prove that to you as well, because of what he said about me. That wasn't true. And I can prove it as well. See, he's not always truthful. It's versions of the truth. He takes versions of the truth and then puts it to his own narrative. That's what he does. I've seen it on a lot of channels. Show it. You want me to dox him? That'd be pretty hypocritical, wouldn't it?
think this has been a long time coming. I don't know really what much is going on, and I don't tell lies. DJ's not told me, but I trust her. She's my sister from another mother. And yeah, good. I'm rooting for DJ. Good. It's about time everyone got told. It's about time that if they're channel hosts, bye-bye. I really hope it happens, and I don't root for that for anyone lightly. You've been doxing, trolling, being evil, being disgraceful, being immoral, inhumane, with a lack of humanity, and you're a channel host.
I know enough. I know
down
enough.
on you with a ton of bricks, mate. If you're a channel host and you're operating like that, what's that going to do for your viewers? That's just going to educate them to behave in the same. I hope DJ and whatever's going on behind closed scenes that I don't know about, I hope it all gets sorted out, because I'm sick of the trolls on this channel. Sick of the trolls on all of the channels, for that matter. That get a little bit excitable, wee in the pants going on, and they start trolling, or they recognise a name that they've trolled from yesterday or the day before. Just pathetic behaviour, childish, immature, and some of these people are in their 40s. Absolute embarrassment. Absolute embarrassing. The hands of DJ and whatever's going on with Jamie and whoever's doing whatever.
Message me on Facebook, Alan, and I'll talk to you about what's going on. I'm not doing it on here, but I'll talk to you on Facebook about it, because it is disgraceful what's been going on. And it's not just going on one platform, it's going on a lot of platforms.
Yeah, it is. It's bringing a lot of good human beings very, very, very low. Like I said earlier on, before some of you guys come on the feed, some of the trolling which DJ and Shelley know about that happened at Christmas Day was just barbaric. Like, was wicked what was being done. And good luck.
Can you please not mention her on my channel as well, please, Scott?
Say that again, my darling.
Do not mention her on here, please.
Oh, okay, sorry, babe. I didn't know, do I? It's the first time I've ever mentioned her. No, I don't know what's gone on, because I'm not on WhatsApp. I don't have a smartphone. I don't engage like all you guys do behind the scenes off of YouTube. No, babe. No one told me nothing. I'm not aware, so I won't mention her name again.
It's not that so much. It's putting out that lots of dodgy things that actually did not happen. She said happened, and basically some things to members of her family and to her, which is not true. And she said that's all on my channel. It's actually not, and it's a lot of things that have gone on. So it's not as simple as that.
Well, like I said earlier on, if anyone's told porcupines or dramatised their lifetime story like a Piers Morgan turnout, then I pity them, because the truth prevails in the end. Whether it gets found out on this earthly world, or like full well I'm religious, it'll get found out in the next lifetime. You're not getting away with it, are you? It's as simple as that. Whether it's now, whether it's when we leave this world, it's all going to catch up with you, everything. So I pity them, babe. Just be honest, isn't it, about things? You haven't got to dramatise things and accelerate the things that have happened to you, or make it 10 times worse than what it really was, because eventually you just end up with egg on your face.
No, exactly. It's not like that at all. But when people stupidly put my life at risk, that's fucking ridiculous. So I haven't done anything that would warrant that kind of treatment. Especially to Steve and to Joe Mencho, in fact.
Shouldn't be putting photographs of you out at all without your permission. It's just not on, is it? You just don't do that.
No, that's why it's illegal.
Yeah, of course it is. It's 100% illegal. Knowing your story as well that you told truthfully and been brave to share with us. You've got to be some sort of immoral compassed person to go, yeah, she's just told us all that. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll scroll her Facebook and put us a few photographs up. I mean, what an imbecile. Yeah. What an idiot. It's just no humanity, like I said earlier on, Princess. No humanity for you, me, GTR, Alan, well hung, anyone. It doesn't matter. These people just got no humanity for other than for themselves. That's it. In the story, then. Play mode for them. It's all a game. For us, we're trying to do good. For them, it's just a game, like they're playing a PlayStation game. This ain't a game. This is human life you're affecting.
Yeah,
human life that you could. You know, when you play the computer game, you can put the controller down and switch the computer off, can't you? If you're bullying people and you're targeting human beings, that could have an end result of they hang themselves or they take an overdose, and that's unacceptable, isn't it? I hope you nail every one of them. I really do. Amen. I mean it. I hope you nail every single one of the wrong ones that are not on this platform to do right. To do right by us and right by YouTube and Google.
So what's going on, my love? Oh, nothing's gone. Okay. Oh, right, they're having a discussion like that. That's all right. I thought something was kicking off again. It would be the morning for it, wouldn't it? Ridiculous.
Sure what you want. I'll play nice with adults and go and get our hobby. That is absolutely epic.
No.
That is,
Well hung. He didn't just say that.
like, go and play in the trains. No, brother. I just said if you're taking the Michael out of, well, words to this effect, I did it. Don't matter if you're hurting well hung DJ, me, Tom, Dick, Harry, or Steve. If you're hurting good human beings, you're hurting good human beings. Never said you're a troll. I only would call someone a troll. Well, I had 100% proof it was, then there was a troll. I don't listen to bullshit, well hung. I don't listen to people's lies. There's too many narcissistic. It's all right, well hung. It's all right, my brother. There's too many narcissistic scumbags, bruv, on here that just throw names up willy-nilly to take the heat off of their own self of what they're doing. No names mentioned. It don't take long for us to work. Yeah, you get me, my darling, don't you? You can work it out who's done it all.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to end the stream anyway because it's like nearly 2.5 hour stream.
Do you know what I'm going to do, Sabine? I'm going to do all patronising talk to him. If I come across like an adult, perhaps a mate, or someone upsets me, I'm going to talk to him like a child. I'm going to go, listen, if you can't play nicely with the adults, you better go and get a little hobby. So do you mind if I nick that? If I use that,
he probably has got a little hobby. That's probably what the problem is. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Little one. I'll get a little habit.
Mm.
There's some good, terrific human beings you've got in your side room here. You can see that, DJ. You know what's what. You're no Dinlo, babe, are you? You're no idiot.
No, certainly not an idiot.
You know what the apple is. So, listen, I'm going to drive out the feed. DJ, thank you for having me on. Thank you for letting me come and being like next to you, giving you a little hug on the screen here. And
thank you.
Thank you for all listeners that have been in the side chat. And let's just keep moving forward one step at a time, mate. It's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy at all. But hopefully, from small acorns, big oak trees grow. So this is a little acorn at the minute. But fingers crossed for DJ, and I pray it happens for her. Amen. If she so wishes it to happen in her earthly lifetime, I hope this grows very big for you, and you get a lot of terrific human beings that feel safe, comfortable, and know that they can come on this platform without any fear. You know what I mean? That's what I pray for you, DJ. God bless. Amen.
Well, thank you.
And I'll catch you again. Take care, my sweetie. Yeah. Have a lovely day.
And you. Oh, yeah.
Hello, sweetie.
He's fast asleep right now, bless him. He's tired from his walk.
You know, right. Ta-da, everyone, yeah? God bless.
Good one, Scott.
Yeah, thank you, my princess. Take care, darling.
Are you welcome?
Thank you. Bye-bye, love.
Take care. God, what a morning it's been. I'm still in a good mood. A lovely walk with Leo. Sending puts actual things into perspective, doesn't it? How shit the world is, but the little things in life you can still make your day, you know? Just in little things like Kids running around, kids smiling, having fun. The weather, in fact, it's just little things like that. Human kindness and smiling, and it's all beautiful and warm, and that's what gets me every day. Just sitting back and watching people be people, and it's just fascinating. Yeah, granted, you get some assholes, but the majority of people out there aren't. They really are not. And you just sit back and take an extra look at things with all of your senses, and they all come together. And you'll get a more positive look on life, a more positive look at the world and everything in it. And little things don't seem to matter so much anymore. You concentrate on the bigger things and put things into perspective, and don't live in the past anymore. Easier said than done with a lot of things, but it's going to take a lot of work, but it'll be done. I know it'll be done. And it'll be done right. Because I'm not seeing any more people on here get hurt. Any people on here get angry for no fucking reason. It's deluded that you think you can get away with this sort of stuff. Yeah, maybe you might get away with it for a while. Maybe you'll get away with it when it goes to YouTube and the cops. But then again, you might not. And the more channels now are aware of it, and they're not going to accept it either. So you're going to be coming after a lot of people. And a lot of people with a lot of subscribers as well. And that is a stupid thing to do, because it's going to turn the whole internet upside down. And you really want that for people? Then you're a selfish son of a bitch. Sorry, but I just say how it is. Or your kids are arguing now. See, this is exactly what I mean. You can't get away from arguments all the time. It's But I'm sure they'll be stopping soon. So kids will be kids after all. That's what it's like actually owning a channel. It makes you feel like you parent all these bloody kids because they act like fucking kids. It's ridiculous. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you're awake now, Leo, are you? You big boy. You're tired. I'll go back out shortly. You guys have a good afternoon, and I'll probably see you guys later on during the day. Not live, obviously. I don't know. Are you the only person who doesn't like popcorn? I mean, I'm not a massive fan of it myself, but yeah, I gathered that. Thank you. It's done. Thank you. I already thought that, but it's sorted. Yeah, thank you, girl. I will take care, and we're back on Sunday. Turbo probably be well enough to join us as well, so that'd be good, wouldn't it? And if Turbo does come back on Sunday, be mindful what you're saying to him as well, because he will be more protected than ever now. And he's like my brother, so you come after him, you come after me. Same rules apply. I know he can take care of himself. That's not the point. Yeah, I'm sure they would, Serena. They probably would have met their match with your kids. Okay. You guys have a good day. Take it easy.